Good morning, all. My name is Agana George, and as I promised yesterday in our WhatsApp group, I'll be making a video concerning how to follow up a trade, how to monitor a trade when you're already inside. The purpose of this is for you to make the maximum profit out of any trade that you are involved in. So, in the next few minutes, we'll be going through some typical examples of how to monitor a trade. And before we start, I would like to make us understand that monitoring a trade is very, very important, but at the same time it's a very, very risky way of trading, especially when you are entering a trade at a very high price. When you see a trade already trending among the top gainers and you still want to enter it, you should be aware that you are taking a very big risk, because you can actually lose very well. So understanding how to monitor a trade is the same as understanding the psychology behind trading. So we'll be looking at some typical examples. This course is going to be more of a practical, and I want us to check out some coins, and then let's see how we can monitor the trades. And I believe it will be of help to us very well. But before we go further, just click on subscribe button to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also like this video, and if possible also turn the notification bell on, so that time to time I'll be dropping new videos and you'll be able to check them up too. Those videos will be very, very important in your trading life. So let's check it up now. Now, I said monitoring your trade is very, very important. At the same time, it can be so risky too. But understanding the concept, if you can do it perfectly well, you will maximize your profit a lot. So now let's check. This is our Binance home interface, and as usual I like using dark mode because it helps protect my eyes. Okay, so this is in the coins that are trending as gainers now. You can see PERL/BTC. Now I set my interface to be only BTC. You can, if you want to change it, you can change it where this BTC market is here. You can down it, and then you can see you can put it on BNB market, you can put it on all market, you can put it in only alt market or fiat market. If you put it on fiat market, you'll be seeing things like USDT, BUSDT, TUST, and so on and so forth. But sometimes I prefer putting it on BTC. Reason being that I want to see plenty coins showing. If I put it in all markets, I might see only one coin showing against the same pair. Okay, so that is by the way. So let's cancel it. So this is top gainers, and then we'll look at the first two, and then we'll now pick some other random coins, and then we'll see how we can monitor it. Please, I want us to know that this particular type of trading is a very, very psychological trading. It involves a lot of psychology, so you should be very careful. You can win big, at the same time you can lose big. So it takes a psychologically stable mind to involve with this kind of risk. So let's check PERL/BTC and see how it goes. I've clicked on it, and we'll see how the coin have been moving. PERL/BTC. Okay, now whenever you are monitoring a trade, please make sure that it's at this 15 minutes, not on the 1 hour, not on the 4 hours, not on the 1 day. Reason being that the shorter the time frame, the more easier for you to monitor and for you to understand when changes is going on. And then we can also be switching between these lines. We can be switching between these lines whenever we are monitoring a trade. Now, the reason why, the concept behind monitoring a trade is whenever a coin is increasing, you will never see a coin increase absolutely. What I mean is that you will never see a coin increasing without decreasing. increment in coin is something like increasing but reducing. But let's say you are taking 3 steps forward and 1 step backward, 3 steps forward and 1 step backward. At the end of the day, you discover that you are still increasing. Understand? But even though the step backward you are taking will no longer matter because of what? You are taking 3 steps forward and then 1 step backward. And this is what we can see in this trade. We can see now let's understand the colors here. The green colors, they are is a sign of increment, or you can call it is a bullish sign, the green candle, while the red candle is a sign of decrease, or you can call it a bearish sign. So now let's see from okay, let's start from here, from where the 145 is here, where this red candle that is very small is showing that something, there's a selling that is going on. But at the same time, buyers are also trying to compete with sellers. In cryptocurrency, when you are buying, you are helping the green candle, but when you are selling, you are helping the red candle. In other words, the more you buy, the more the coin increase, and the more you sell, the more the coin will decrease. So now, starting from the first green candle after the 0.1145 here, you can see that it is a full green candle. What does that mean? It means that there's going to be an increment. But surprisingly, the next one here is we are seeing is a red candle. But at the same time, you can see that the red candle is not strong enough to convince us that it's going to decrease. After then, we still see another green candle. Now these two red and green candle also showing that there is something going on. The decision of the market is not yet very clear because they are still very small. And then we see another. You can see how it's ascending from here now. Okay, now the purpose of monitoring it is that the moment you see a big red candle coming down, then you sell. You can see it here. After this long, if you look at the middle of the screen, you can see this long green candle, and then it proceed by another red candle, which is very very big. Now the concept, as I earlier said, is once you see this big one here, you sell. What does that mean? It means that it's going to start decreasing. Now you are still in the trade, but what we are trying to make to do is that we are trying to make sure that we don't follow it down, we only follow it up. And then a big red candle is telling us that the possibility of the next candle coming is also going to be a green candle. Sorry, it's also going to be a red candle. So now after this first big red candle will sell, and then we'll wait behind and see what proceed it. And you can see that actually our guess is right. The next red candle, the next one, you can see that it's coming down. And then after it now came another green candle here, which is trying to show us that yes, it might start increasing, but because the green candle is not too big, we will not buy it here. The next one that follows is another green candle, but we are still not convinced. We want to see like 3 or 4 green candle or one big green candle before we start following it. Now the concept is that whenever you see a big green candle below, you can buy, and whenever you see a big red candle above, you can sell. So now normally we are not supposed to buy until we've seen this big green candle here, then we can now buy and follow it down to the upside here. Now after this longer green candle, then we can see that another big red candle follow. From here now we are supposed to sell. That is monitoring. We'll sell it here, and then we wait for it again. It comes here, we see smaller red candle, and then another small green candle, and then a big one. After we've seen this big one, we still buy now. We buy it, and then it goes up again down to this particular place, and then the moment we see this big red candle here, we sell, and then we allow it, and so on and so forth. We can see how it's moving now. So at this point here, this red candle here are supposed to sell, and then we'll monitor it. As you can see, it's moving down. We are not going to buy again. We will not buy until we see another green candle, another big green candle appear. So that is how to monitor a trade, is following the candle. And then another important thing for us to do is for us to know when a coin is consolidating and when a coin is retracting. I'll make a video about that. Very soon. But for now, let's focus more on how to monitor a trade. Now we've looked at this example. Let's look for another example. This is PRL. Let's look at audio/BTC too. Audio/BTC. Let's see how it's going to. Okay. Let's start from the left. You can see a green candle, and then proceeding it is some other smallish candle. Whenever you are seeing small candles, it implies that there's indecision in the market. There's indecision in the market. It can either go up or come down. So the ideal thing is don't buy until you see a big green candle. When you see a big green candle, it shows that you can actually buy. But if you so much trust the process, and you feel that buying it when it's in a period of indecision is still okay, but actually risky. Most times I buy when I see small candles, because sometimes I trust the coin, but it's not enough. It's good for you to buy when you see a first big green candle. So you can see from here that there's a green candle here, big green candle. After then, you can see increment down to where we see 1547, and then another big green candle, and then a big candle. After the big green candle, you can now sell off. The big red candle, as I earlier said, is showing you that selling is about to start. So you now be among the first to sell, and you can see after that it came down to this part. You see a small green candle, a big one, and then you can now buy. So this is how to monitor a trade. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and also turn off the notification bell, so that we can be receiving notification as I drop more videos. As I promise, I'll be releasing so many coins and how the movement is, but I don't want the video to be a very long video. I want to be having short videos for now. So we'll look at how we can be able to improve more on our trading. I feel like still going through one more example, but as I earlier said, I feel that the video is already getting too long. So let's stop here. And then in the form of advertisement, I'm running a WhatsApp group where I give signals for coins, and you can join us. The link is in the description below. You should check the description, you see the link to our WhatsApp group, and you join, and you can be receiving signals, and also can be receiving knowledge. There you can ask questions, and you can also have one-on-one coaching and mentoring, and I'm very sure you enjoy trading with us. So I think we should stop here for now. Any question and any other form of commentary that you want to make towards this video, you can join our WhatsApp group. We will all be there to advise you and to put you through. Thank you very much.